Better sorry na si bia the yesi isu so eno nso so enye saa na adeneti a na eno no ye be ye ndey.
Yeah, so okay. So it seems like okay, you are like you question I will be say chairman, but you busan say you unim answer that na say be I just say what you minister na ye on tanta kakra.
Oh, imagine nye mentanto.
But my main
So a question like
question.
imagine
Okay.
imagine nye mentanta say ne ti say the American won say ye titia na ye dia bedru hanum say na o
Okay.
hwe say
Say
uhu obi teaching sa.
what they compare the UTT na up to edit compare we and patch who difference.
On so ohu so obi teaching and even cramp no say e bia uti hanum say no so ukohu say na say bia ohu so obi teachings bi na like unye intro uti ya no atwam if you say asay no ye aba be low ama te say de ya na ye ka ho asem no.
Yeah, actually, okay. My quick answer now. Before. So now the thing is, like we Ethan used to say this. There's no absolute truth out there. So what I say, like the BIA said, they make there's no good and there's no bad. If something will be good, it depends on wow. So be bad as well, depending on wow. So what I say. So in this case, idea a bit more confirmation about the idea. The only thing I bit my is idea no crow. It's all getting your own experience. So what I say, getting your own experience. Experience doesn't only based on you projecting to those different planes now you teaching about and but the experience is also about you getting to know the knowledge, you having all this kind of knowledge and coming to understand say okay we side deal with so so what I say. Then at the same time, a better man, a be manifest amount of physical hanum see so. So ubehu and so what I say. But so what honum say right now, she says so to a winner she now who expect to say because they be why your subconscious mind extra say I did cry, cry. How do I prove to someone say I did no cry saying no cry? Because why subconscious is that strong to always put doubt why dream. So what I say, they be a bema that say woman want to control over it. So what I say, a bema they be a bema doubt. Say then go for cry, but you can't prove it. Anything you can kind of say, Bible no crack is salvation. Individual says so with this thing individual journey. So what I say, the fact is that obi nti wase and I say won't mean proving say the we are seeing I say idea missing and no crane to be a machine be no, it won't happen that way. So what I
Okay,
say, it won't
Metiasia,
happen
let's say
that
meaning say Matiasia, let's say meaning say near say once I okay say adibia there's no absolutely truth abia ye be define you truth and baby your papa ne boni woman in here say bia obi so dey awo ye no so no so hwe so na experiences awo fam ne say otimu say you okay say no no so dey any you okay man no.
Yeah, that's it. That, I don't know. Say I think say the whole concept of well, we don't under look down on any obi religion. No. We are not
For
looking
sure.
down on whatever you believe in. No, that one is up to you. I don't care your belief, but me no see the belief eton chenya. Mr. Tekpe Christo ni see the Christo send eton chenya. Me who Tekpe as minia. What you understand? What the person no. Tekwe so tini mumisumi so. That is how I mean who tekwe. I don't care about tekwe Muslim, tekwe Christian, tekwe Buddhist, tekwe this, tekwe that. Now I don't care. All what I know is tekwe yeminia. That's all. The me fanye me hono me fanye tekwe. Se come de me e come de tekwe na se me will be a me de ma tekwe. Me patcho what you say.
Okay. It is
Exactly.
example, obi ebia yefa soul say yinim say ye ba ye hu say soul no like oye powerful from the source like bibia ntimi nye soul ni bibia soul no bibia ntimi control no. Ne say ebia obi so believe nso beko say ebia soul no is controlled by water ne sa ne manema na to say ni papro ono ndi ye yuki and amenso me dia amafa yuki.
Now so no how can if anything aja oye lower to the so no control so no
Enti na me busa no.
yeah but what say so obi di nsuo ne
Nti eno
control
sa
so
na sa
no
knowledge na ebia obi a sa knowledge no obi be hu say eno ye perfect man ayu okay man ono like
okay
ayu okay man
Matthew
obi
person
eno
was
ano
gonna say
no odi
in
so.
this case so no believe say a honum na yem a working man I don't need to go and debate only believe but what I say that one say if it works for you are fine. You can take ubit one for that kind of way that you person will be because the equine nya ba coupe a dosun. So what I
Ba na
say
me
a
nsome
dosun.
tinchen na
But
sa me
you
nsome tinchen na sa me nsome hu ni say there be ade na bia enye sa na wo say kwa na me no nsome kama no ntum sa.
no you see the
I
thing
think
is
that, yeah, let me help a little bit.
no
Yeah,
Martin I said okay.
Yeah, this is that the whole patch is what we call belief system. Okay?
Yeah, and I medical church but I think say onu mum na still na.
Oh, okay. Inti tekwa. So uji di se wo no, yeso no. And tati aka wa bi wu a, ada say Sunday me fan dem kwa. O sha ta de white a. O sha ta de black a, wo nya beba wo so a. That is going to happen to you. Okay? The reason being is that you've programmed yourself. You've had to be conscious mind and subconscious mind. That at the end will start to have an effect on you. Into the ordinary, the OGDNO, it have an effect on who ni peduano so. And who we are saying what we call your reality. Okay? Into who did say Oshata the white or Oshata the blue. Every more you hear near. No one should say or Shata the blue, the same Bruno. That's a bemananya sika. That both of you know adena open or your intention or your belief is going to work for each of you. Okay? You should be careful of your belief system and no matter GD, because whatever you did here have an effect on you, no matter what it is. Because the idea is that consciousness, is the most powerful thing in the universe. You are everything at the same time. So what you believe, it creates your reality. This whole belief is that and also you're so much powerful being in you being able to believe in that idea say whatever it is, it's going to manifest. The same way who says or whatever it is, that person also manifested. The same thing happening in dream, it happens in everywhere. Also Diana be ban a diam no be say
To say they make a mincho anunti debia say obino the NSA bia and soul is controlled by bia water and you know the own family the announcement family.
Thank you. Anything I can say, you should be careful of who you listen to. And then your mouth in your mouth because the OGD is having an effect on you. Okay, even it goes down to even die. It could be also die. He has a dream and your abilities also die with the deep man. So hey, also the hey, right? Because he has believed that is what the reality is. Okay, but if you change the narrative, okay, it means maybe he kept my brother. Fine. Every time I eat in my dream, money is coming into my life. That is what is going to happen.
Okay,
you see, because we are dealing with the mind and the subconscious mind, and you and I started to have an effect in your life, on your life, right? So that is why we give the ability to even change your dream, the ending of your dream, and dream, because dreams are basically or subconscious mind, and they're trying to tell you something based on information that we're feeding on, right? Yeah, so we should be careful of what we listen to in your mind. Yeah. So that is why we want every one of us to know ourselves, that we are the source and everything is us, right? That we are the most powerful being. That is what I say the way
and an experience back on, so meaning say because
continue, please. Baby.
And come in person, me share, me come experience be by some network in India.
Yeah, you can share.
Yeah, tonka tikasa. Chama wo.
And let me say, me concentration now. Yes, I know.
Yeah, ubetimaka so we tonka.
Me say, me concentration. Me who say be a mapa.
Oh.
Jina baby.
Say one more year, I can close. 1 more year, she make a crow. Me okay, and I say,
Tekwe, o network ni tukasi ya.
Jina baby, why?
Asemo. Hello, Motimen.
Oh.
Enya de beboa nti de opa
Oba
no bit
ni
ma twere na
man
so de atuma why sisi an won twere no fa ntum ye no beka yi na no
na later
so a
unyina baby
untimi nye ne san so a later no on family platform no so
Tekwe nti wote menka network ni ejina yi na WhatsApp up bia bibisa question why. Okay, yeah, let's move on. Anyway, institute me patrol na a friend is saying ubi bisa say a friend is saying Rose so who on one patrol wa be kan wa asem no wa me patrol na on ti asi mama o mic no nti no betime o mute then you ask your question be ya institute wa no what the person which na see.
Okay. Now me bisa say because recently, no, we hear new videos on the planes, but then the mental plane, no, and no, man be also. But the Armenia, I know one of the old videos, but the sound was so bad that I could not get everything or all the information. So now coming besides if it is possible, if they have any of these new videos now, they can put it on the platform for us to listen to. Because my head is confused about the mental play. I hope say it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Institute.
Yeah, institute. Institute.
Yeah, I did hear.
I'm a technical man, so.
I think okay, let me say because the mental state of consciousness, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I posted that one.
No, the ones there, no, I think the astral, the etheric, and then the causal. No, even the causal, a new ones, more upload here.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
yeah
Sorry.
I think the mental is there and another makuna is there maybe the no na lost so yeah net me
Oh, yeah.
I
I get
record
one of them, no, Oman recorded. So
yeah maybe the no the first teachings
So,
yeah record
institute.
back
Check his mental no one never man. Right. And this what last week we say.
Last
okay.
but me refi say me prompting no but see no side the buy be institute.
Rose,
Rose me
Yes.
don't worry why.
Yo,
Obey.
that's
Okay. Okay, thank you. So,
thank
okay,
you, sir.
Lisa Pijan and Santino. We are na Mama Florence na Echo.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes. Maybe yes. Someone's experience I'm in for
Okay.
Ghana. So I was in this place. It was dark and some way somehow I felt that I was in a tunnel, but now my other mind and also my other way so catch him say it felt as if I was in a womb of something. So it took a while. It went on, and the moment I asked my baby, and I could see my other self in I say a still white cartoon. No, no, so I felt that me shaving, and I wanted to wake up, but I kept on hearing this thing that I should relax and calm down. So for some time, it kept on staring at me, and then I saw it kicking and punching in the air. So I was like, "What's happening?" And an image appeared. So there was it. It looked like a man. It had very dark eyes and a very nice costume. Natarine is like an embroidery. Yeah, you can see so many colors of crystals on it. So when the what appear, you know, they say, "Okay, fine, I'm here. Do not be afraid." And I'm like, "Who are you?" I asked it, "Who are you? What is your name?" And at that point, I don't remember what happened. When I say Bia or Sam and I said one something happened, did say it. So that was what I had yesterday.
Okay, so during that time, were you when you were asking the question, was the fear, was it in there?
The fear, come again?
Were you feeling any fear? Feeling sensation
No,
when you were asking who are you?
no. I was actually relaxed, very comfortable.
Okay, so the person and the Shannon, no, uh, what was the feeling? To say the way she would be, was it a sense of a good person or a bad person? Were you?
Actually, I was more into the looks now, not me share no, and I saw the face no but very clear, which means she nipa ni bida. So later on,
Mhm.
me ne kasa du baby no, it changed to ne figure no, na say ne outfit necessary back to everyone say normal, yeah, normal
Mhm.
human beings, and the eyes never back
Okay.
to a normal way. So when I woke up now, I tried going back to sleep and I went back to the gym, but not at the same place. I met him again, but in a different, let's say, environment with other
Oh,
people.
okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
then,
So,
okay.
oh, you continue.
So it was like we were tourists. Me and the group, no, we were like tourists in a foreign land, and it seems that the environment, was hostile to us. So I kept on urging them that let's go, like we should go, we should keep on going. And then a lady told me that it seems the people around didn't like us, and they would be very aggressive towards us. So I asked him that who are these people around us? Like the people in the group, no, who are they? Are they our group members? And then he said that it is not easy for you to find a group member. So I was confused, and it came back to me that who is he? And that part too went off.
Okay. So you asked that the people around you, is it this group you're talking about or other group? I don't know.
No, I just asked them that. No, it was. Akwai say, everyone say, yeah, more creative trips, some go baby, more free,
Mm.
baby as stories. That's how I felt in the dream. But
Okay.
I didn't know them. I didn't know the group that I was with. I just asked that, are these group part of us?
Hmm.
Maybe I asked that because I've already had an encounter with the man, and I've seen him for the second time. But the others, no,
Oh.
was yes, the first time me seeing them.
Oh. Okay. And he was like, it's not easy to find a group, right?
Yeah, he said it wasn't easy for you to find a group member.
Okay. So when you are in the inner, I think this one goes to everybody, right? The idea, I'm saying this that everyone should be, the word is vigilance, right? Vigilance. Because most of the bees can. I'm not saying Lisa, yours is not a good or bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying in general, that when you come in contact with any being where you are having a conversation with that being, be very, very vigilant, because some of the beings can trick you into certain stuffs where you are not going to be more comfortable with, going to lead you to many, many stuff. So you need to be very, very vigilant. I think most of the beings can bring or turn themselves into light. Where they are very dark, they'll turn into light, trying to deceive you, or
If you mute your mic, I'm patrol. It's our network, Ita. Oh. Okay. Attention institutes. Ita and Suswanya. Maybe I will be a friend after maybe. Lisa, please kindly hang on for a second while when he comes back. He would
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa. But
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, sorry. Obi frame me, so I think. Yeah, so Lisa, just be vigilant with beings you meet. What I would say is, when it comes to trusting other beings, they can come in their days, they are your guardian, there's guardian angels, they are even those guardian angels people. I think they go intermediate, they become more very, very, you're supposed to trust some of them. So just be vigilant with the beings you work with or who approach you in your projections, during your projections. Okay, just be vigilant because they can trick you into all different sort of stuff. Okay. I'm not putting fear. There's not fear stuff, but I think in life when you are moving around, no one is light or no one is good or bad. So when you are moving on in life, in your first should that one right? Now with your other brams or other being. As about so the good and evil is everywhere. So I'm just a reminder, just a as a being who have a wisdom in whatever you're doing, you should be careful of people you deal with when someone is trying to make an agreement, especially a sort of an agreement with you. You need to be careful. Oh, I'll teach you this. Oh, I'll do this for you. Come in sort of an agreement. You need to be careful and you need to be vigilant in general about your associating with other beings. Okay. Yeah, so that was just the advice for everybody. Yeah. Okay. So Lisa, yeah, don't worry. Just continue to have your experience. Everything is fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mama Florence.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Pacho, my question is, me person me who say practices na itadima yes say no with a blue circle. No. Is it because of say yeah for yeah. Said you concentration and now there's something behind because who yeah you feel so happiness within you and then also once what nasia sha kwechi once as a baby our environment ni na change bi it's like a bedroom baby kwada blue and na say who say room ho nyina atmosphere na a change. Is there something behind that? Now say specific for the
Okay.
concentration in Kwan. That's
Okay.
my question. Thank you.
Okay. So Sister Florence. So in every religion or in every all courts or everything that has to do with, you know, I mean usually the word spirituality in a way, the correct way and has to do with no concentration is the basic of the whole stuff. Even the projection, no concentration is the trying to say the fundamentals of the whole thing. And then about maybe imagination and relaxation and other ways of right. So the ability to concentrate is one of the most powerful tools human being can ever develop. Okay. Now that is why we're there, because that is the Adibia as a psychic, also heal you be psychically. Whatever you want to do, you need to be able to concentrate. You need to be able to silence the mind. You need to be able to clear off your thoughts. You kind of silence the mind, mindful, stuff where you can concentrate on one thing without anything coming and bombarding where you've put your intention or your attention to, right? So that is that is why there's more important on, we get that at the idea of the concentration. Now we because the 7 year projection. And so in my the Bruce could be now my cake and right. And I think I did have and this goes to everybody. I think I'm friend Eckhart or whatever. Or he was like, when you are developing something in the, let me use the metaphysical way, right? And I think, Florence, as you were saying with the happiness, that is very nice idea, very nice thing to have. And what he was saying is that when people get into the practices of this sort of stuff now, their mind is always fixated on the future, on the arrival of the whole stuff. You almost fixated, almost waiting all day, every say, that is all. But the most important is that to enjoy the process of developing the whole stuff. It is the enjoyment of developing the skill that will make you arrive. When you are enjoying the process, it means you are living in the now. You see, because the future, or but you know, could do that is maybe right. That is in the future. It's not happening. It's not here yet. What it is here yet is now. The process of you developing it. So the ability to develop a sense of joy, a sense of happiness, right, through the process of you practicing the thing, is the most important thing, because then you are going to be bored, right? So when people come into these practices now, as a friend is young week because the person mind is fixated on the results. And the future never comes because it is not really just imagination. It's a thoughts in the mind, right? So we should always learn how to enjoy the process of doing or the process of developing our skill. And that will serve as a motivation, right? Because when we have the awareness of the enjoyment of the process now, because then we don't have any expectations or different expectation coming in, because some of the your person could do one thing, practice no, it is a learning process. So learn how to enjoy, learn how to find happiness within the process of doing the practices, is the most important of it all, because that is going to bring you or open up more different, because you are more like a child. You are just doing it. You enjoy what you're doing. Like, so I was the other time was saying when I was doing the practices, medium, I make it like I make it fun. You see, okay, now today I'm gonna do this. Let me I make it fun. Okay, this concentration, I'm gonna give it time. I'm trying to build a relationship with the practices I'm doing, and it make it so beautiful. And make it, get into the, and then you're going to get into the what do you call it? You're going into the result quickly, because you are so much involved in the enjoyment of the practices you are doing that you don't mind the results, whatever. You like the process, and then that is going to serve as a motivation, a driving force for you to develop the thing quickly. Because when you don't have fun, you don't have joy within the development of the skills now, then you're going to get bored quickly. Because there's no driving force. Once joy, happiness is an emotion, is an energy, right? But a person on I'm crying, right? But I think that when I think I think the other time I listened to her, like, that's quite enjoy. Like, I can feel joy. It's more like, she's a little bit what do you call it? Even a little experiences will be from the practices, it becomes something extraordinary, something joyful. Even if it is, the experience is not coming, or the process of you developing it, you'll be like, that's quite interesting. At least I'm getting a little bit closer to knowing myself as a soul, as consciousness, right? So that was just by the way for everybody. Just have that joy in us. Don't worry, just follow through. Just enjoy the process. The little experiences you are getting. Because some people, we are not aware of that little experiences. If it is not the soul coming out, hey, everything within the process that the person will be developing, oh, it's not of importance. If the person have a different awareness, the intuition of the person is heightened. A certain stuff, a little bit of something will be you'll be sharpening alongside the way. But because we are having different expectation, then we can, our eyes are blind from all these extraordinary abilities we are developing, extraordinary awareness. So learning to enjoy the practices and learning how to open our awareness to our physical environment and also to live in the nowness of whatever we are doing, right? And we all know everything is here and now. Okay. Yeah, so Mami Florence, back to your question. Oh yeah. So yeah, concentration is the basis of the whole stuff. Now, when you're very big hypnotist, you're very big trance, right? Trance, I think it's a Christian for not the alpha people. When I get into trance, getting into trance. I say your word. Right? So when you say trance, you'll be the person is taking in Christian stuff, whatever. Trance means it's a transition of your brain waves. Also, we have 5 brain waves. Okay, not 5, you have different, let me say different brain waves where our brain goes through. So when in our waking life, we are in the alpha brain waves. Okay. Oh no, we are in the beta brain waves. Sorry, we're in the beta brain waves, and then as we drop down into deep relaxation, our brain drop into the alpha, into the theta, and get down into the gamma, and then we fall asleep deeply, right? So whenever our brain waves is switching from other brains, from one into the other, or from the higher into the lower, which is from the waking state into the sleeping state, that the switching of different brain waves to the other, no, it's what we call transitioning. Your brain waves transitioning to other states. Okay, it is a mammy Florence. So she at the end now. The reason why the no is because you are entering into that trance-like state. Okay, and you are getting into the alpha theta state, and that state, is the bridge between the physical and the astral. It is also enough, baby. I can how you tune now. Most of the answer I as a tunnel. This and baby you tune I tunnel. So continue to have a focus or attention. It fixate that. Because that area now how you tune a bit busy like a best supporter. A bit busy, and you can see into the astral plane, right? And then you are learning how to develop clairvoyant abilities. And you so you'll be now so aura. It will be aura, and I said aura of something because aura is a little bit into the superphysical. The vibration is a little bit higher than the physical, right? In 24 anyway, the last spectrum into me. And you must say, do you have or they have no to her? All you need to do the practice, right? Fun is you can make it more fun. Don't use only the blue circle or whatever. Fun not all, right? We're developing a living thing, be right? Or flower be. Look at the flower. Put all your attention on the flower. The same way our blue circle, baby, I bet to say tum or whatever the experience you're gonna get. But the more you focus on it, the more the physical will start to break up. The more you are either going to see the aura, you're going to see other beings, or you're going to see into other realms or other places. Because when in your tumuno or baby tumuno, it's when your brain wave is getting down into the theta, alpha theta, and that is where all the supernatural stuff happens. Okay. Now the whole trick is in for your friends, the scientists are developing the tricks, okay, and that is the same way how to hypnotize somebody. Obi has all her baby DCCA. When him CCA, I did know when him be a D. Oh, focus attention. Share a D kakribia. Your brain will start to drop. Your brain will start to drop. You start to be hypnotized. That's the reason why even mantras, right? Okay. Right. Your mind is fixated on one thing. Okay, so your brain will start to drop. and they start to hypnotize you into getting into deep trance, right? So Florence question, Florence, yeah. So the reason why we are doing that is also we are developed, and I'm very happy for you that you are finding love and happiness within the practices you are doing, and that is quite interesting. And I think in the rest of your life, if you are oh yes, you think that this thing bring you joy, and that is even can you develop something that can give you joy out of nowhere? Blue circle and a white paper, whatever, can bring you love, profound love from the universe. You find divine love from it. That is quite interesting, right? And I'm very glad that you find that connection with that, okay? So yeah, so the practicing here, is just the first stage of it, is to develop a concentration, the ability to concentrate, okay? Now, kakra we are developing also in love we may say, for be picture or yari, unyu be yari, showing picture, when a new the funny picture and a boho, never the if a picture and the say, okay, the you may start to even get the love feeling coming. So when you start to say intention of sending the person healing energy, right? So areas just in your mind, why do you say I'm sending healing energy? Or sorry, blue second love and energy and bad that energy you can transmute it, transmutation of energy, which might transfer right to something else. Will be a rabbit focus that energy you can sit in silence of that joy. Think of somebody who is sick, think on somebody who needs some vital energy in life. Be here holding soon, kubu and labra be or here baby. You can send that energy to that person with just an intention. Where attention goes, energy flows. You see? So mommy from it. So I think I'm going, so the
Yeah,
purpose of the
yeah,
practice,
I get it.
yeah, is to help
And
you develop it. Uh-huh.
okay, and now some notice same say last time me can say, it's see I mean that dream one. The next day na dey na happen.
Mm.
Last me can say me nya dream no first no na nka bi a me betime nya dream be 3 months na bi a na a month na dey na happen na ma kai say oh
Mm-hmm.
nya ho dream o a check akra na happen but recently me who say bi a me nya dream na the next day ade no be happen see a
Mm. That is quite
I'm
interesting.
say last time I can our platform no so but it
Yeah.
kept continue. Me
Yeah.
yeah dream na ade chi abonse na
Yeah.
ade na happen. And you see an intimi nye long distance ebi a manya dream for 2 weeks and 3 weeks maybe. Na
Yeah.
me can our platform no so na obi isrem we say ade o new comment na no one na but
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I do
eh
what kind of multiple times you cry. What can make I
Oh, okay.
mhm.
Wow, that's quite interesting. But one from so Casas will be my power intermediate, but anyway.
yeah, easy. The way I make sense.
Ah,
I say
power.
will be a minimum.
But anyway, it's all fine. It's all fine. My from is that much where we
And but I say dream not happen instantly. I said me who ya dear chin ya na happen
yeah.
to know. Me
So
person me who uh-huh.
yeah, it's all
Is
part
it
of it.
okay?
Or prophet, I'm very prophetic dream or whatever. And then you were able to see the future, and this ability is so fantastic because it's not easy to see the future and make the future happen because the future is a possibility. So for you to be able to see exact future and make it happen, it means that is a very great skill, a very advanced development you have in there, right? So since you can see it, you can change it to whatever. I think that intermediate, you start what we call dream re-entry, where you can change the dream. We can re-enter into the dream again because you have something to do with the timelines and the cardiac record a little bit. Okay, so that is very great there. So mommy friends, yeah, don't worry, you continue with. So when you're dreaming, that's all perception happen. Sleep again, imagine yourself in the dream again, and change the outcome of the dream. Okay, but don't worry. Sometimes goals are you better know how to work in that way.
Yeah,
So
me qua like it be happen. Last time, be I think recently, I was having a dream be where I didn't like it, but it about started yelling at me so me the by for sorry me person me call washroom just to cut the dream off. me call back 3 times still now me call back continue the same dream. I was
Yeah.
focusing on something else, but still now I go so to us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
anyway. I mean Florence but if I'm Kotia Solio, we ain't prophetic Caribbean. If I'm Kotia Solio. Anyway, thank you. Rose, please, obey to me with our question.
Okay. Truly, no. They said knowledge is power. What Sister Florence just the question Sister Florence just asked, and the answer Ita gave, it just blown my mind. That these are the knowledge we need or we needed. But then we went round and round, but I'm glad I have joined this platform so far with a concentration. I just want to add a little bit to what both have said, or Sister Florence has asked, and what Ita has answered. Whenever, for me, I have also decided that every day I'm using at least 15 minutes, if I don't have time at all, to do the concentration before I go to bed. And what I've realized is that every time I do the concentration, there are a lot of different experiences. From the beginning it was the aura. Then it moved from the aura to that gray circle in between, in the middle of the blue. But right now, when I do, what I experience is that, as Sister Florence said, the light, it becomes dim on itself and it goes back to bright, and then it comes back to dim until the time that I have set to finish. Then another thing that I've also experiencing is that in the circle where the gray is, it opens and closes on its own. It opens and closes. Also, when I think of someone now, either the person is going to call me or the person is going to appear to me. So I've seen that this practice is actually building my spirit being or my soul, because I'm having a lot of concentration now. When I set my mind to do something, it just happens. I'm able to quickly finish my taxes. Where somebody will say manifestation, like I manifest things easier than before. So I just want to add this experience and also say that this is a great place to be, and the knowledge is so powerful. I just learned that I can use the physical things to concentrate on them, or I can even send healing to someone just to concentrate on the person's picture, or even the person is around me. I can just concentrate and give that person's healing. So I'm surely going to try that, but I'm not going to open a church as you said, a dream chaser. I'm not going to open. I'm just going to try these things and see if I can see the results
Mm.
myself, not somebody telling me that okay, this is happening. I want to find out myself. So I'm so glad that I'm here.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah,
Wow. That is
yeah.
nice.
That's beautiful.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
dream.
So
Continue.
yeah. Anyway, thank you, Sister Rose, for sharing with us. So, Kwadwo Perry, Kwadwo Perry, is your turn.
Okay. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
I say it's like experience being and person me share one.
Okay.
I'm into trading. Then kind forest trading near there. Then, but now
Okay.
the, there was a high impact news by a friend is API news. That was
Okay.
on Thursday. So on Wednesday, when I was about to sleep, I told my higher self, say, I know that he knows everything. So this news that is coming to release tomorrow, he should review the direction of the news to me. So when I slept, I had a dream that I have bought the market. So on
Okay.
Thursday, when it was about for the news to be released, I bought the market and it went my way. Yeah, so it was a nice experience that I wanted to share with you all.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
When you scan,
beautiful.
what buka?
Oh, Master, what book got the any? If I got to know baby, and you know you.
Okay, that is
Mr.
Anyway,
nice.
that was
Mr.
a nice
Trader,
manifestation.
Mr. Trader. Yeah, contact here. Why, Jack?
If
If no enyankafoɔ no nso so wɔ hɔnom no ɛma remfi wɔ mo. Anyway,
I
let's
think
move on.
institute traders here trading, so wait a minute.
So wobɛtumi na link ɛwɔ back doors.
Trading, yeah.
Anyway, so somewhere I think so now you wanted to say something.
Someone is so intermediate.
Yana akwa no ka
Question.
because also to me you see this discuss at the manifest ade we are not just say they are on the right path and what we are doing no omanga sa obehu bi na edi na ha what we are doing is what is a reality. So I'm so happy to say with me man this testimony no na me pese make bibi kakra de say omo wa ha no say nkran say nia ye no nya agro bi na edi nti omo yirom ho no mfam ho nsem ye. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me break something down real quick and I into us. Lisa, anyway, let me unmute you. So as soon as I'm done, then you ask your question. So for the manifestation, I know that some people are having doubts in their head, saying, so how are you all these people be manifesting all these things and all that? Now idea, still, and guess what? Now you would now can say me can say your offer may see many more. No, Emma, person manifested your offer. Just go and buy a anything and ingredients, you come and prepare no way do it, and that's how it works. In this case, he was already up to something. So what I say, he was up to something, and he was asking for maybe deeper FN, or he wanted to see what is behind, or maybe what is next, what goes in before and sana the Messi and a manifesting man. So what I say, so don't be thinking say something will just pop out from nowhere and then one you are good to go. First of all, you need to have something going on before and sana I then manifest amount. So anyway, that's what just by the way. Thank you. Lisa, you can ask your question.
Maybe an experience, not my same question from that experience.
Okay.
So it was like I could baby and I saw bodies and these other people. So what they were doing, no, I said, I'm going to me transfer everyone say, oh, other bodies no into a different, how do I say it? Everyone say, oh, so no to a different body. So I was
So
just there.
it was like a clone process.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe. So I was staring at them and I saw men came in to register. And it was like I felt the men were going to war and they knew they were going to pass out and as win. So they were registering to transfer their souls into a different bodies, a different body.
Okay.
So I didn't actually understand what was going on. So what I want to know is it possible, say, me too, say, I know, say, something is going to happen to me, but we are not say, I just want my soul to move from this body into another body. Is that, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay.
Let me come in, then Ita will add something to it. Yeah, Lisa, it's possible, 100% possible. I think your higher self is taking you higher than you can understand. What I say, Oko kusi adeɛ no to na afei na woba w'anim. So nneɛma na wohu no, I think is more higher than you can understand. And this is what the elect of this planet no nneɛma a wɔyɛ no. So it's possible. It's all possible. The adeɛ a wohu yɛ no nyinaa ɛyɛ rare. The soldiers, they do it. American soldiers, Russia soldiers who are in advance in this, don't think what we are doing is a secret to the American and the Russians and the Chinese. No, it's vivid. All the American soldiers know this, and soon they are going to go with war with a robot with human consciousness. Soon and very soon, you see robot with a a soldier consciousness in the robot. So if the soldier die, they lost nothing. Or if the robot die, they lost nothing because the consciousness can still get back to the man, the main man. So this is what the Freemasonry and the Illuminatis and those big they do it. They do it. That is why this planet is still keep going. Kings unto the kings in the same family, continuing. They go and come back. They know their body is going to destroy. They register to another body and they come back. And when you are alive like as you are now, you can register or you can remove your consciousness into another body and send the body to war. And whenever that body is killed, your consciousness is still get back to your own body. So all what you are seeing is vivid. You are higher self I think is bigger than how you can understand. But you get there when you reach intermediate, you teach all these kind of things. Kwanya one kasakra no bit transfer your consciousness into animal and fly, go to skies, go to anywhere. It's all possible. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think the easier question, I think Sika, I can, yeah. This is not something new. Transferring your consciousness to another body is not something new. Or what old technology create right? People transfer, and there is a way. Say we are who project as a mission project here. We can exchange the body.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a way. I think so much you move baby
Oh
cry.
yeah, a lot of times.
Movies
Yeah,
in
yeah,
They
there,
are always in the movies.
but Hannah means
Hey, it happen for real. So when you are watching a
yeah. It
movie,
happens for
such
you.
movies watch it
Yeah,
with your friend saying your different mindset. Don't be just watching the images and okay.
yeah.
I
There is
don't
a way
know
to do it. Yeah, but you need to
exactly.
be more advanced. You need to be more advanced before you can do. But the idea of some more transfer of conscious, and there's some in the music industries and the IUA and right
Yeah.
now it will sound a little bit something in the way because of how we view death, we view consciousness, we view this physical body to be. Okay. Yeah. So this body is more like a container. The consciousness is what there is. Okay.
okay.
So they can just project the consciousness out and discard this body and put it in another body. Okay. If you try to be splitting, they can split the consciousness in half and make one be here and one here in
Yeah.
different bodies. Okay. So there are many ways to do this up because consciousness is beyond time and space. We who we are consciousness, we are beyond these physical bodies. Okay.
Okay.
And we are not limited by this physical body. Okay, we can be in multiple places at the same time. Everything is within us. Okay, we are the most powerful thing, that is it. So the idea of putting consciousness from one body to the other, no, it's the same thing as reincarnation anyway. Body we near for now crown, no. That is just a natural way. Now I found the crown chakra, no as our baby would no one not just our crown, no one say was a body no the body the developing man and that body for fraba. Now so that's it's the same process. Just pass away, and your friend
Mm,
said I walk. But you go
different
for more
process.
than ya walk or me creative being or me cloning no. Now the national baby we free man on there's consciousness in about the new body. Okay, so it's in a seeker kind 100% possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So the kind of experience Lisa been talking about on the different level. Yeah, easy. Anyway, let's move on. Mama Florence. Mama Florence, when I okay.
Thank you so much once again. Me pacho, me person me share this experiences. So last time, your teacher, Sika, try again or catch answer me bisa question or say, me higher self, no na, a review ne ho kyerɛ me ɛwɔ dream mu no.
Okay.
Nti yɛbɛwie na ɔse yɛkɔda a ɔho yɛnkasa yɛ higher self no yɛbɛtumi ɛne no akasa aka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔnkɔyɛ wei ɔnkɔyɛ wei ɔnkɔyɛ wei And that night, no, me de ye adwuma na mbese me hu say de o kan ya mpa na. Enti me beda anadwo no, e na me tim pa no so na me say me catch me higher self me say ade bi a ye me dia me nsan kan ye no me pese anadwo ho kodi ni nyina mre me. So I had a dream that night na ye wo baby ti say shop a omo ton ntade na ye ntade shop. Ɛna ntadeɛ no bi sensɛn hɔ. There was 3 ntadeɛ bi a na ɛwɔ hɔnom a mekɔyiiɛ baako bi na ayɛ te sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo design 2 different colors. Black wɔ mu na white. Nti na wobɛka sɛ yɛwɔ Ghana tie and dye. Ɔhu sɛ ɔmo wɔ fabric bi a ɔmo frɛ no tie and dye. Different colors. Ɔmo de different colors na ɛyɛ. Nti ɛno no meyiiɛ na me so no this one deɛ mempɛ. Ɛna mede maa another lady bi a na ɔno nso ɛwɔ shop hɔ. And then from that place no, mesan so ehu me ho wɔ baabi foforɔ a obi maa me sika cash paa, but cash no adeɛ kyeeɛ no na mbɛ sɛ mehu sɛ ebi anka da m'account mu anaa, but ɛno deɛ mantumi anyɛ dɛn ɛnni m'account mu. Nti no na meka wei de akɔnfɛm yɛ brother ne deɛ na ɔkaa sɛ ɔbɛda anadwo no ɔka kyerɛ deɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ trader na ɔka kyerɛ ne ho sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ anadwo yi ɔhu biribi saa no. It happens to me so last time a yɛ teacher sika ɛkaa sɛ yɛbɛtumi ne yɛ higher self n'ankasa yɛ dɛ akasa ama deɛ ɛpɛ sɛ ɔnkɔyɛ biara no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔtumi kɔyɛ ma yɛn. Na me question ne sɛ mpakyɛw sika ne yɛde maa me wɔ dream ne mu no mɛyɛ dɛn na ɛtumi amanifest ɛwɔ physical. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. It's possible. It's possible you can. I was even coming there say maybe in case say like for so oh sorry and now you were expecting say it will be in your account, doesn't mean say it's going to be there immediately or it's going to manifest in less than a second. Because this is something I didn't happen or physical. So what I say. So right now you have to bring it. You have to bring it like MAO reality. In this case, now you have the possibility to manifest it. So what I say. Yeah. So in this case, you also like we hear more affirmation. So what I say, we hear more affirmation on the it was Sikani side,
Sikani side, okay.
We hear more affirmation on the Sikani side, It shouldn't be just like I said, oh, can it be a big cake? There must be an energy a follow. But now for a crowd questions, I was last one, what do intermediate crowd that I do? And yes, by anyway, yeah. So basically, that's how you're supposed to do and to if you want to manifest process can embark. And you say it shouldn't be say maybe $100 million be crowd, but even say about if I say £10 be gonna $10 because whatever it is in 10 cities crown still not something that's manifest, but just to make you understand so it's possible to manifest it.
Oh, okay. So you mean is it possible say in the next morning na minya aside dream no met me with imagination I'm a scanner by them account.
There be sana me pa chiro menka
Debut.
Yeah, me waha.
Dreams, Miss Hannibal.
Okay,
Dreams.
Okay, chiremiye man.
Okay, dear Masika and Kasa ana.
No kasa.
Yeah, okay. Kakram pese mechanism. Kakram pese somewhere. Kakram pese mechanism. On say we manifestation, you have to be vibrating on that kind of what adiana open. For example, upe when who get dinner say we need in one. And then one say would na honum crowd again any high class no class. Saa kind of tibia na woman saa le girl no unya no nti ese nso raise niama kakra na any girl no nso na ho se dia ne class ne tini e match it is a manifest sika say emra you have to be vibrating in what on that level ni say bia then nso wuye say sika na wo ka say wo pe no ebe manifesting ama na bem nti ye fan say wo ti wo wunya adwuma bia adwuma na wo ti wa wo de wo sa say dem ni fam no untumi nka say meti wa na ma manifest say sika beto account mu then na wo ye say wo ye adwuma bi nti adwuma na wo ye no
na wo nso wo de manifestation na eden attach nti say na wo nso watu so anamo no eno na ebe ma ade na wa manifest na eden aye possible sisi ade wa manifest ewo astral na aka say beba physical no eno hu adwuma na say wo nso wo ye na aye den abem nti kakra mpese me kan so bi so wa adwetire foforo bi a me da wase.
Yeah. Figure.
No, I think they might Antoine so. Why? We
Okay.
rubber.
Ita. Okay. Ita oh. Maybe Ita is busy.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
Moha.
Em say
Man,
it
Florence.
has okay.
Moha. Hey, man, Florence, girls, me Madiana become a council. Hey, you know, that
amazing.
can
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm phone. I'm pesca and say joke comedy.
Yeah, man, Florence, it doesn't work like that. You need to work, you know. See, the other number of crown, I say, if there was an entanglement or there was an what do you call it? If there was any black magic done on that aspect, you know, while you crown, then you need to work yourself out. Even the law of attraction, there is no way so better say no, it doesn't happen. You need to do something, you know, so that but oh yeah, so near can not amana bantem, you know, okay. Think I can so you need to do say Jumanana yeah, then start working and the work will start to be more prosperous and then you start to enjoy life more and more and more. But not say yeah, them out there not I will see what
Let's
instead
say
of guys
I be good at council. Hey.
and I will go accounts no, you just to work, find something to do, and then through that at the end of the day, then you can live your full life. Mommy Florence, but what I say?
Mpacho Matias here pa.
Uh,
I
Thank
think
you.
say
okay,
that
okay.
I was even saying it before. Say, don't be thinking say if you want to manifest things, person manifest your love, then now what's the now you are saying say I'm manifesting your love, now your love be see when him crying. It won't happen
Mm-hmm.
that way. You need
Yeah.
to have money and go to the market, buy the ingredients, now prepare your love. Fe now ready.
Yeah.
No manifestation no, but don't be thinking say you are unable to free so now and one would it say the Bible almost say man at all in as for
I get it.
happen
I get it.
happen like that. Okay,
Thank you.
anyway,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
anyway. Mr. Andrew,
Okay, Chief. Wait there, madam. Was a pass on
yeah,
opportunity.
Mr. Andrew, where the fact me because I think say me the can who say who person kasana me on mute
Ah,
you, but I don't
oh,
know
oh,
me try
no
who judge the
problem.
fact me why.
For this year, a manifestation. That's the name na me penanya maya. Na maya affirmation. But to me continue on your affirmation. No, for continue me beba. Na say me ye one affirmation. Me nyama the universe. Then continue. But to me question no.
Okay,
Dreams.
so yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, kasa.
Mpacho bra no bra Andrews one.
But
I'm
I.
trying.
Aha, we die asem na we be say no correct. So we manifestation a on say Bible no kura Yesu ka say bi o se mubɔ mpaeɛ na mudi mu gyidie tɛtiri a munyi ntum sa ayɛ hɔ ɛnu ansa na bɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛyɛ hɔ nti wo wayɛ wo manifestation no a wo wagye atum sɛ adeɛ no bɛyɛ hɔ no don't doubt wo doubt pɛ anaasɛ wo sɛ ɛwɔ kakra no agye ade wei kura manifest yɛ kura ɛbɛbɛ mu ni wei deɛ menyi wonya yɛ ne saa pɛ wo sɛɛ no because positive and negative energies ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma no nti sɛ wonya yɛ manifestation a ɛsɛ wasɛne positive energy nti nature nankasa bɛpulu adeɛ no ama wo ba wo san adwen ho pɛ wode negative energy yɛ dɛn ɛredraw no back nti wo deɛ wamanifest adeɛ no gye tum sɛ ayɛ hɔ ɛnya mmaamu yɛ koraa gye tum sɛ ayɛ hɔ ansa na ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛyɛ hɔ mbatɔ sɛ wate mase.
Chief, me that's a fire why.
Okay,
So
okay.
Okay,
the
see, Mama Fakaka.
energy. Okay, yeah, itakasa.
Yeah, so also a test as what we call vibration frequency and energy. I think Nikola Tesla and can also you want to understand the universe, think it in terms of vibration frequency and energy. Okay. So the Adjuna Odjune FBB is also in a form of vibration and frequency. Okay. It is a Enti na no mo kase so wo gidi te se sinapia ba beti mama hwan right by some like kase ko John kase you know my bupo tutua because bonze back in your mind because before I remember that can BBC ama before be tutu you know that doubt no okay it's a frequency, it's a negative frequency which is interfering with the process now can be happening. Okay, so I think everyone we have it. Sometimes we think we are unworthy of something, or even say, "Oh, can say be say crana." manifest both say or what they me as a name bones and not doubt na say but at the end fan be faba one by this guy be me. That is a frequency you are producing, it's a vibration you are producing. Okay, and then it is going to interfere with process now or at the corner what do you call it? Interfere na because it is a doubt and it's a negative. And it's also take the vibration into emotions. You need to let the emotions work it out and let the universe work and bring it to you. Yeah, problem with the manifestation is we have doubt. Right? Because maybe it needs a certain because the universe is working in a certain way. Maybe you don't understand. So maybe someone will be the man them, will be the man them. Fine, don't worry. Don't keep knowing say whatever you've actually manifested, it's already been done. Don't worry. The trick, no. And I'm being to me if you can master the tricks of not doubting or the tricks of shutting down your analytical mind, which is the left brain, you are good to go. So just okay, I want this in my life. I want this to happen in my life. Poof, and it's already been done. And work towards that aspect. But yet the end said the reason why anything happens said doubt. That is the secret of manifestation, is to be able to remove doubt. And that is, I think that is in every aspect of life, if you can remove the doubts, that analytical thinking now, right? I think that we can go through in life in fulfillment in whatever we're gonna do, right? And so your manifestation, make sure it be the law of reverse effort in the tools. Well, at the end way, okay, fine, I want it to happen. No, it has already been done. Boom, and forget and go back into your work. Just know it has already been done. And when I'm forward, you need to be because the more I will keep thinking about the manifestation, the more the mind will produce this negative vibration to come and interfere, which is the doubt. Into here and a lot of reverse effort. Okay, fine. Okay, I want to do this. This is what I'm going to manifest. Boom, it has already been done. And then you know, because the idea is that you need to repeat it. No, look, as a consciousness, you are the source and the source you use. Everything is within you. Now, when you set the things into motion, words are sound. Thinking, words are sound, right? Sound is in a vibration, frequency, and energy. When you think, there is a vibration going on in your mind. So it is a vibration. Thoughts, okay? It's in a form of vibration and frequency and energy. It's the same thing. So the moment you set the thing into being, into the case of words are powerful. What setting the thing into being now? What setting into motion now? It starts to work right away. Unless you doubt there, then the doubt will be, it is the doubt that's going to interfere with the process. But if you have the doubt, this is what I'm going to do. The moment I will set into motion, it start to work. What do you say? Remove the doubt from the equation. And that is what we call the willpower. If you can develop the idea of removing doubts, even the practices, you can even, what if you want to experience your past life, you can say it. Tonight, I'm going to experience my past life. Poof, and it's going to happen. I see the crana or just have that indefinite knowingness that whatever you set into motion is going to come into pass without having any doubt. You're not having any mindset of, oh, how is it going to happen? This is what you've doubt, your mind is bringing up. It's also a frequency. And at the end of was setting into motion now, per working on is also a frequency. And so we will say them what's setting into motion is a positive frequency, and then there doubt on is a negative frequency. And they cancel and out, and it's not going to make whatever you manifest work. Okay, so in order for it to work, and anything you catch them say, brief me bomb, but you catch them say, okay, video you say have a reference point. The reason why you know that this is gonna work when a Christian are doing this stuff, oh, they know they are the sons of God, Jesus. That is their reference point. It is fine, and they're gonna help, and the manifesting gonna work. Right? When you come onto this power, you understand you are the source. Everything is you at the same time. You are everything. You created everything. So that gives you the ability to command things into existence. That's going to happen. If you know this thing. You see the idea. Everyone or the bunkum neji. right? Who didn't find a mean that and said I know. So funnel, your person as audition, right? Fadian as a royalty. You don't have to. You command things to come. Don't worry about where it's gonna come, how it's gonna work. Don't forget about it. Whatever it's gonna come, that is who you are as soul consciousness. But sometimes your subconscious mind try to trick or try to see how far we're gonna go. Or so you right? And to be almost a check clearly, and then don't worry. The idea, the trick is that don't have doubt. Set the things in motion. No, it has already been done. Move on into your work. Forget about it. Move on in the same aspects. Try to work on how to, maybe a Juma say, maybe I will try to work on that aspect. And know whatever you said, tensionality, ubinya, and your task or persistency, right? And that is where you're going to get it. You see, Chaser.
Yeah. So like what they are saying, I don't know why. You see, I don't know why we find it so difficult to understand some. You see, these things, these
Maybe
things.
where they mean
Okay.
we don't see ourselves as a reference point. We say you as a soul, you are the reference point. But we don't see ourselves as a soul. No. We are powerful. That is why at the end of the end, but if you
Yeah.
see yourself as a soul, you can do everything. It will work. I hope you understand me.
All right. So anyway, so when all these things, what Ita was saying, frequency, energy, and emotions, when you merge together, it transforms to be a becoming a magnet. Magnet, now would be attracted what you want to manifest. If you can't do all these things, I beg, forget it. And at the same time, don't be thinking, say, if you want to manifest money, that is the same money na it can be in the form of any a bit my I don't know a protection amount. So what you say, maybe you were supposed to obe oko for car never konya accident. In that day, no bibi see ama unko. So what you're saying, so it comes in different forms. We shouldn't be having doubts. Like I was saying before, no, your subconscious, is that strong to always make you feel say wait a bit more tricky in so many ways. So what I say, so doubts is something that we have to work on ourselves to overcome it. So, Mr. Andrew, are you okay with it?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Kwabna Destiny. Oh, Abdul, Anameboa. Kwabna,
To you.
Chemai.
Yeah. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Patrick.
Aha. I'm the somebody a manifestation now.
Okay.
Yeah. Young fan says, Ebia, ne diagnose no nya iska. So no mobi obetumi aboa na you can channel that energy to that person. Ebia, I need $10 now. No one will say be a dream chaser. Or that kind of money now. I can channel that kind of energy. No. The one I ask dream chaser, he will able to give you that money. So that one too is a form of manifestation. It doesn't mean it's kind of jump here at all. And if even because it's what trust now, wait my manifest to the science of my phone, I want to scatter from no offer. It works that way too. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
your level of frequencies, and also raise with vibration to that kind of level. No? Because the universe is in frequency. I just say, okay, download the idea website. So you need the data. The data then so want me draw upon what me I download the idea. No? You have to have enough energy. Then you able to read that kind of frequency now with my train idea about phone. So that is how the universe to work. In
yeah,
your vibration, the level will vibrate, and then the kind of energy will be put you into it. Uh-huh. Every time I say, the energy, focus in echo at the end. So where attention goes, energy flows. And you say the occasion will be pesca. Okay, once, but no, it won't work. You have to be
yeah.
persistent. Channel your energy. You know, of course, a busy amount. Uh-huh. The moment you have a doubt, you can't. As in a Bible story, no crana, almost used to now upon no so na Peter Peso Bahono. He was doing it, but the moment now on your doubt of it, he started thinking. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. So that is what I want to add to it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll say every task, so we
Thank
are not
you.
a pet. You channel all your energy to that, then you get it.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Mama Francisca.
Okay. So as I said, that kakra na mpesa meka fa manifestation ho. Na
Okay,
mpesa me de me hu ye mfa ton kakra. Se be ya
okay,
Florence Nightingale your better some more. Be sometimes me wa affirmations bia na meka e ma me ho. And normally, especially say me who say a name and the moment I start to say me confirmation, me repeat it all the time. A day could be about 10 times. Na me channel me energy towards at the corner and person na. Before I realize I'll be there. And sometimes I get there and now me start person me dream say, then I'm drew. Then sometimes I can't even know. Say, then I'm drew. I make cry, then I'm way, then na dream I won't say, but what happens is normally there's this law of attraction. And law of attraction tells you, say, whatever you channel your energy, that is where you're able to get something from. So if they say it's a law of attraction, person attracting money, it doesn't mean say you'll be there and the money will be coming to you. You work towards it. Where you put your attention, you put that energy there, then you'll be able to manifest. And see, so if you have anything, say, when your dreams, when your sky, it's true. You have manifested it in an astral planes. But when it comes to the physical plane, you have to work on it towards it. So that is where you start thinking about what can I do to attract that money? It's in energy in terms of hard work, in terms of the way you look at certain things. Maybe you are not paying attention to certain things in your life that you have to pay attention to for it to manifest money for you. This time you have to start paying attention to the way you work, maybe your attitude towards work and other things. You have to change. The moment you start changing all these things, then you see, say, the money will come in other forms. And Institute Taka saying be say, what that when you now will manifest $1 million. How can you get it? Yeah, Juma. It's be our cut when you see people say $1 million. No, any magic. Because one can say, sorry, I want that idea. So work from that $1 million. You won't get it. So what you have to do is say you can who manifest, who manifest and manifest it or level. And that's the one you can. And yes, vibrate it to a certain level to get it. And it's example, so I know man, so I very good. Also, per girl, they said a saving kind, a some kind, per girl. Na girl here and girl, ikuta range over. Also, so creative go cry, we need only sponsor workers, backers, people. What target is our girl? You have to vibrate, raise your level to that level before you be able to attract that person. It's when you want to vibrate money, you have to raise your vibration to match that level. And by raising your vibration, that is where law of attraction comes in. You have to work towards it so that you can attract it. So that is what I just want to add. So a dream, no, it is true. Why we? But in physical work, what do you have to do to get it? Over set affirmations, over repeat it all the time, and it should be. You have to be consistent in doing that. When you say I can and then you have to be consistent when it comes to your work that you do. At the end, I may meeting here many so that a human being says can I'm sure that I be who you know. Now I started my strategies. I'd be a human so that you can get it. So before you realize when you can now won't see. So we also always have to understand the law of attraction. Law of attraction, you wherever you put your energy, you get whatever you want. So just put your energy there. That money that you dreamt of, it is your money. You have collected it. It's now time for you to work in this fiscal plane so that you can get it. So that's what I want to say about it. Thank you very much.
yeah, thank you, Mama Francisca. So I say a nifeni kasa obeto bamba wana chese ne nine ACB so. U nifeni ya u nine si so usu obeto babu. How? Anyway, yentu asu. Kojo Perry. Kojo Perry.
Okay. Media no question I'm person maybe sir. I
Patrol.
say I've been hearing about twin flames, twin flames, twin flames. So I want to know if it is something that is really there, and if it is there. How does it operate?
Twin flame.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
definitely
I
this
mean,
this question is coming from my Mommy Grace, right? The channel on this one.
okay. So oh no, I don't know. Maybe what internet maybe didn't you?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So the idea of the twin frame, I don't know where it comes from, but it's part of the new age spiritualities kind of stuff anyway. So the idea is there is or it's more like an alchemy. Some beings be more, where they will tie their souls together. But we go beyond that. So the level again, so it depends on the level of state of consciousness the person is dealing with. That is where the person will get to agreement with all this sort of stuff. We are consciousness, we are all one. No one is there's no specific people who are tied into whatever or twin flame or everybody is trained to everybody. Everyone is assembling to everybody. The universal law of oneness. We all one, we all come from the same consciousness. There's no separation within us, although there's an illusion of separation. So the idea of maybe some people stuck together like come here twins and the others, because where they say in order for there to be a twin, there have to be people who are not twins, right? Where we know, okay, when we are twins, or whatever. And then they're saying in every attention, they need to find themselves because they are twins, whatever, We've been into millions or billions of planets with billions of people in love, crazy in love with people, beings we've never actually we've moved on, okay? And consciousness is just having an experience. The fundamentality of everything is consciousness. We are everything and everything is us. So the reason what I'm saying is that when you get into a certain level of state of consciousness, you understand that all this is part of the illusions of the lower walls, the more getting people to buy into the idea of separation. So, but when we come into our path, we make you sure that no one is trained or no one is. You need twin conformity, baby. Twin. Everyone is trained to everybody. In DNA, we are a twin. So everyone is a twin flame of everybody. If I want to say it in that way, we are all one. Universal law of oneness. We all come from the same source. We are all one at the same time. So there's no even separation, right? So we don't buy into that idea of twins and flames and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, there are people who can do all this chemical rituals or whatever, of binding themselves up or whatever. But as consciousness, we understand everyone, we are all twins. There's your twin flame gonna or you're so special. Yeah, because of the twin flame. So everywhere we will be or some caution. Hey, I call with you. No, my brother. Right? Everybody is a twin flame. Everybody is assemblage to you. Obia Unia, Obia on tiles or whatever. We all come from the same, so we all one. So you don't want a specific people or specific being. It is a speciality. We need to treat that person special because in our past life, any Pakoni is together. No, everybody, our neighbors, our environments, nature, everybody is a twin. Everybody is us. It is that level we need to get into. Okay, that is the level of understanding we're all one universal law of oneness. You see, so that is if we get into that level, then there's no twin. Everybody is the twin. So then we treat everybody the same as us. We love everybody the same as us. Everyone is special. You see, so yeah. Kojo Perry, Pato, what else here?
Matthias,
Yeah, don't worry. Also, I did be a friend said new age spirituality. Now, people is buying through that idea of new age spirituality. Okay, it is much on the social media stuff. People talk it very much because people does not know the difference. The new age as angels and angel numbers. It basically the lower astral state of consciousness, right? But in the olden days and then Buddhism, all this twin flame, it all comes into this. Maybe some negative connotation, but it's not something we should buy or get ourselves into. What we know is that everyone is one consciousness. We are the one. You see, so we love everyone as ourselves. No one is tied to somebody because of so or a special body. No, everybody is special. We treat everybody special because we all one. Because when I'm treating myself, I'm treating you. Okay, when I'm treating you, I'm treating myself. You are an aspect of myself. Everybody is one. We are an aspect of each other. So the idea of assembling and then a twin flame and then a soul family, that idea, no, so people buy into it. The idea of soul family. What is soul family? Seeming, they are special people. Be or means a soul family. Yeah, family or so whatever. These are all new age ideas. There's no everyone is a family of everybody. We all one in the whole entire multiverse. And then I'm going one in Tatiana, Akoko winning is part of you. Is your own consciousness. Which is it? So Tatiana is our twin flame. Everybody is our twin flame. Everything in existence itself is us. Consciousness, we are everything. Everything is us at the same time. So that is the level of awareness we want us to get into. Understand who we are as consciousness, not buying into these lower ideas which bring a birth forth division. You see, this is my family. This is my sibling. This is my twin flame. I say, as in my life, you see the idea, it buys into the idea of divide, but there's no division in anywhere. You see, we're all one. So, Kojo, I hope so. My name is Mama. You are doing the preview, or you understand it.
Oh, wait, watch it. Watch it.
Yeah, Matthias, I understand you very well.
Yeah. So I think your number new age spirituality number.
Yeah.
All this new age phenomenon, internet and so on, and then anyway.
Yeah, and at the same time, we will definitely talk about, if anything, universal or maybe when you get to the intermediate class, we will talk about all those things so people will get understanding of everything. Thank you, Ita, for the explanation. So, my friends, with the Mamin Chamfa on a minfa or Momon Kasa bin Suleiman on Kasa Bintino, with the me funny we are number 4. Okay, Suleiman, but you're waiting, Makasa. Suleiman, but you're waiting, unmute you, Mike in the Nekasa. Why? In case the one who said yes here now, on say screen is on idea blue mic blue be that so type of mic and so bet me na ba no akasa. Surely my own YouTube bet me akasa. Oh, I upe ya on sentina me. Okay, no problem. Okay, anyway, my Florence ubet me akasa.
Oh, thank you so much. Mpacho, me pesa me visa. This question say, twins are warm in the make and not twin flame at the NBO.
But physical twins.
Physical twins, my name I warm times 2. No first twin, and more second twin.
Okay.
Okay, the person bisa said twin no almost come with the different 2 bodies, Almost so no they share one soul and I say obia on soul within them.
I think okay, Ita, come and explain and now intended.
Okay. No, my from almost a different soul. I'm a different personality altogether. A different soul.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
But
twins say one soul, obia soul you're different.
no. We are so different.
Wow.
We are so different. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think say Ita the person just said, but they are all coming from the same source, so Mama Florence. So from the source, aside so they are all one. But of course, they are not sharing one soul. Ubia so than you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you from my from just a question to at the higher level, we are all one. We all come from the same thing.
Yes,
We all
because
one.
we all come from the creator, which is the but you know, me first twin one boy, one girl, and that second twin here 2 boys. Nti na mbese me hu say unza asante mu no yeso o mo ye ba ko nti wo to bibia fra mo ma wo to the same thing. You don't do it.
Omunya ye wiase afefe de physical
Yeah,
things.
a belief system. A belief
Mhm.
system. So yeah, so this idea so one so okay fine we need to so yeah talk carry us to be more it just
Yeah.
idea yeah that is it.
Yeah. Okay. So be a share ni so okay.
Yeah and the idea of say be uncle for jealousy ember that's yeah that is
Okay, yeah, I know see another point. My understand. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now me person me who say be if they share one so and say be because bibi can't say some steady one because of say ma wo ma twice no. Say when something is happening to bakuna baku kra wa baby a baku no be that baku to me I think say yes why I no more high energies in so in I say if say something is happening to one another baby any fan will be out also I say when you have that sense of you say the other twin is not feeling well or something is
Okay.
happening to her.
Mama Florence, let me my main show idea. You
Mm-hmm.
see, on say from the beginning, she trim say, oh, nipa women the ya more twins. So what
Mm-hmm.
I say. Ya into no from there collaborate no how I would be treat you from the beginning. Sa no mun di benyin. Say
Mm-hmm.
from the beginning no they are always together. That is how di benyin.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, yes, bia Sabaku ni honoma, and the other one should be okay because that is how I would teach you from the beginning. Say you guys should always be together because
Mm-hmm.
we entafo baku kunya baku.
Mm-hmm.
But Sebane say we treat you normal as they are normal people. If we know masa you too you can survive on your own.
Mm-hmm.
They will grow
Yeah.
without that kind of mindset to say we
Mm-hmm.
minia yeah we enter if I'm not there or so searching or send
Yeah.
or so back. But just
Yeah.
what me now the other bit some fun and collaborate.
From
If
beginning.
they grow up without knowing say yeah we like who cares? That's what I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
They will be normal. But in this case, say by a camera as main cast antifocal, but in yen before if you tell me say oh me for me especially antino
Yeah.
bibia or see a come boom or
Yeah.
see a mom bibia or say me method of human way or same method of human way so or say
Yeah.
me or say me into a basana the sana that it's on into a cow more
Yeah.
they see themselves say they are always together and you can say baako.
Mm-hmm.
That is how I will grew what it's
What
on
grew
maybe
on
when
more?
yafa.
Okay.
So what I
Okay.
say, but
Yeah.
say, I didn't know if I say, Mpacho say, meaning so on typhon kwana war. So
Maybe
different.
me was and person tap on me would carry a near dance and if I don't tap for you.
Aha, into I didn't know that you know so one can amo and typhoon mu say, Munina mo and typho. Also, no, so because yes, I know what it no.
Yeah.
So what I say, into no, or I'm what's on we need so on typhobia.
Mm-hmm.
But we no in the issue trim say mama friends me enim say me want afo mienu enti no
Yeah.
no me tito mo so me dey bia they are always together.
Yeah.
So what you say, for example mama friends so say uko so na so uko tata dey people kra na uko so uko tata dey nko ahụ maybe top pe but uko top ni wie na still na no you are not okay because upe bibia the be match udi see for
Sir.
so upe pabo bia me shempa boy ya any top we be cool. So what you say
Yeah.
upe bibi de asi so ama ne na aye complete
Mm-hmm.
sam pepe na ifo no udi tete o ma omo
What the chat
ebenyi
here
bi
na
afa
couple. Okay.
sana akwa I don't know say if I
yeah
want
and
to say something
yeah
about
Yeah.
it.
my friends it is I and kabumuna mode amount kurana and telephone on me and kurana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I build the energetic connection via more, but I put me sense one or the other. Now that very same way and can treat you society now woman baby out and card treat you be an abusiana woman. Mama
Mm-hmm.
obia to me kusa de na
Yeah.
or to me people that special treatment na
Mm-hmm.
nanka nipa bako ayare anko obia be sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because mama nkwana hu so omo ye bako omo ye one omo ye nta for mommy bako, to mama shot the bako, mommy, you see, the deeper. So that's ideology now that show is building that energetic connection between them. You see, but and gave you the whole society, you know. A corona was were being treated the same way, making Musanina thinking the same way. Now, then that energetic connection too will be built among yourselves. It's about what I say.
No, I make us a Kasabi in Yina Hanum Anka or Doy in Tem.
Thank you.
Ubi Kofu be a dear.
Thank you. Obi Yarako be betting us and say, oh, Niperi that's one yard into the ahon. To my build that intuitive.
That love, yeah.
Aha, I'm more they can sense one another. They can feel one is in trouble. It is all power the cram you know as and crowd the Mufa bet my experiment. Mufa cram you know, what Pamu in a one, Mamu in a one. Moon treat you more severe treating tafo. And let's see, Sabaku area won't who's the same way and tafo. They're going to go. It is how it's energy, right? You learn them to connect them together. The same way if the society we were connected, we were not divided, then we will all go through that experience where we can sense one is going to trouble. We can do this, we can do all this sort of stuff. You see, but then I'm saying more the speciality treatment, until I'm developing that external abilities and making them things, creating that belief system, just as that idea. But that's what and that's no. And only your perception. Say yangu so mama friend I want about still now they are still the same as in Tafo because we all at the basic of the whole stuff, we all come from the same source, we are all one. So if we could have institute or if we could have bring that oneness into our society now, you see how I can be changing. You see? So yeah.
Okay, ita ana kakra mpese me de kan no tia se.
You someone patrol Nyabucha me patrowa. Say nipa no pe pe jo mo sane do sa me srewa.
My friends, my friends in you, money and finishing them.
I'm first patrol we na.
Me patrol me we Matthias ya pa say the mo kana na me ka say. Because of say yeah the asha o masinti na mo connected to that energy nti ka yet me transcend for obia so an ka ma yet me atna say wo thank you so much. Now me nyaka understand them say bia because of say you treat you that way na ama have that bond of energies, you know.
Exactly.
We can extend it to anybody. I did me the same thing for the twins, you know.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mama Florence. Anyway, Brian, Pacho, Onaoko.
Good evening.
Good evening.
But okay.
Pacho,
And I'm a very person can be far. Mama Florence, they are over can say about the twins.
Okay.
I think say sometimes if we are giving answers, so I will say are the experiences rather than maybe our personal ideas, because based on experience, I think twins no more extraordinary abilities, because maybe babako the classmates twins be waho say even if they are separated na all the bako kasa na obisa ne say o sisi ano e den na feel so be dia obetumi aka tro say bia so kasa obedi wachi a who frɛ other one who far place a obeka the same thing. And aside of that me ankasa me were twins, 2 boys. The very day na ye wo mo na bako wuye na eka bako until they are now surviving here no ono hu ne nua na da, but only up to 5 years and I starting maybe ebisa me because of the twin name now no or bear na or your back on. So beside me and I'm catching so need me back on or heaven. And see somewhere along the line and also die whom and on any bonko mobi now or back catch me. Say who obi would die more catching so any twin brother no na say ni say. And they started from there. And so beside me be do stage but now I say who na no bisa no. So they got to that communication. Say over 12 years. Nimiana onhu no dano. On kasa. Even practically with me a friend or beba ninim. No na bonkomo. dream obetumi akọ no na bonkomo. Enti based on the practices na ye wo hakra no me share that money yes visualization ni imagination no any breathing exercise no. The first time I mean man here na experiences are okay can share me no. Now it was shocking because ono no who entities bebree practically no who entities bebree physically ni so any even in dreams and the rest. Enti nyama oye no ono kwa na some time ago na yɛde bibi ma no last week Sunday na me bisa question bi because yet me the bibi man wo dream mu obesoro ne kita no de abrem nti I felt say twins no they are having some extraordinary abilities as compared to ordinary people no some people are having it but twins no mostly no some of them are having that abilities. I don't know say if there is any other explanation maybe I'm able to make they are connected to what I'm saying now.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ita.
Yeah. So Brino, answer any year kase. Answer me. I don't know how you have been involved in this spiritual stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe how we be the almost and how you've been treating them or sharpening them because you are not my breathing exercise. They think that you've been doing this sort of stuff for a very long time, right? So, right, and I know, what they now name our religion and
Yeah.
then stuff. You've been in this stuff.
Actually from the beginning no na me were religion but me and Kasa personally I'm into herbs from the very beginning.
Thank you.
Even yeah, I'm into herbs from the very beginning but the akwalane yes is here no kra no me to me
Don't worry.
the oil
Yeah, the whole thing is and Crown Bus here now, they are coming right now. Right? The generation of mobile is here. That is why I know my issue. Why are they pass all their show manasi? Because most of us, I think that at the memes tonight it was an intermediate or where we are planning for the case because the whole is to also help the next generation to bring in on them because they are, some from the indigo children or something, they are bringing something new on board. And some of the souls in Crown are more advanced souls. Okay. So then and grabbing so more, they are special. Not necessarily special, but maybe I'm free by they have a little bit of energies or they can control or they can sense a certain stuff where some of us cannot sense, right? Based on maybe I think one is also the most important because also you are being into the helps and all this sort of stuff, okay? So then it gives them the gateway for them to come to have this ability, right? And it's very nice. You go on a war Moses or will be on the religion for right? Yeah. So the same way, and nobody did that dance from Kaka. It doesn't mean that the whole of them know that is how they work. And I even connect and cry the trans and cry so more who are the cancer and seven baby, right? Based on the place in Accra chronic free banner and the who the Accra attended your was or Babayano. And most of the time, and until maybe they did come in through you because of the practices you are doing internet, it will be easy for them to develop their abilities. Because I do baby no quite young because they say time. Before right? But you are grooming them to become who they are. So it means they did come through you for a purpose. Okay? Right? Internet kind of say yes, most of and I say we a person who say yes, there are twins who are special, that is fine. Okay. Yeah. And depending on the place and being a free banner, okay. And the year catcher say the whole idea is the nana may make kind of teach mama and say yes. If say yes so not say I'm yes so warm. See to me training almost right? It me the practice necessary massing it me show more and no so but who's own no na we are mamma or could do be hey hey no what to twins as a bonus obey you this night me or in kabumu among ourselves we can learn it into a certain level a bit may develop ability be I don't enter for when it no normal children be to develop here so nyonko akra a bit sense nyonko akrakra is you bit me. You see? Okay. So yes, we are not disputing the fact that they are not special. That's not what we are saying. We are saying is that the connectiveness, the love, no mushuma and krana or mom whoso or moya bakono. Okay. Oh, more multimedia sense energy or multimedia and a young way. I said, or cast telepathic. Back on cast obedi a watcher, which would move obedi a watching. If say to meet training obiasa in that aspect, nine enter from obiasa. Almost betting you'll be bit not be that such ability so that we can use it to enrich or in the betterment and as a bit in the boss society now. Brian, that's what I say.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I was talking about. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, and not everyone is special. Everyone is uniquely made. Okay, it's unique. Okay, but internet parents, so akwa na ba mo betro mo ekwan pa no mo nyina wanyera. I think that this code o sika wa go beka mo nyina enkura no kwa pa no mo nyina wanyera amfa ho. But here is the case, a man or religion, man or way into a chronicle castle crana. It's a problem. Or Muntimin Church, a cranny, ye be say, hey, when you know, before near bono, no, yen say. But if Sanka, we can train the child in a year and cranny year, then come in here, and got on the bind on common moon free home. Because everyone is uniquely made, everyone will be a bind into existence, will be everyone bring in something new, okay, into existence or into this planet, okay. And now we've developed a way to help the children. So we are how then the experiences in him. I'm sorry, practices in him. So we be grooming do the buy, you know. Then quite say you be claims or you been for and now you this and now you that and now you this. Okay. So but at the end of the whole game, basically, you come back to the root. We are all one, we are all the same. Okay, but when we are into creation, you're buying into reality based on the environmental program. They be free about mostly parents, any environment. If you better cry, better have the ability to shape us. And I can say maybe a man on man through and said no come because for where's it? My baby for way. Woman ministry for the year. By 1 year, no good or so.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that is very nice. So, Rhino, I hope that everything
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Everything is
Yeah,
good.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
hello.
can hear you.
yeah, thank you, Brian,
Yeah,
for
Ita.
to understand. Yeah, Kwabena, you want to say something?
Yeah. Yeah, na
Pacho,
me
hold
kato
on.
osi akula.
Yeah, Pacho, mommy,
Like
hold on,
he was talking
Kakra.
about soya akula. No, say akula get was saying that their vibrations are higher and their aura is not terminated. They are not cut up with the metrics that they could do no. And their subconscious mind is not dominated. Nti ade bɛbɛ kyerɛ nso wɔ biara ɔbɛyɛ no faster than sɛ wo panyin no nti na wɔn sɛ akwa no all that ability na okura wo need that kind of ability no aha because no ɔsa program no yɛn didi mu yɛ mu bebrebe saa ɛna ne ɔwɔ that kind of love na yi ta ka no ɛyɛ higher he doesn't have kind of some kind of separation biara ohun obiara so ɔyɛ one he loves to everybody and all those stuff nti ɛma ne vibration already higher nso deɛ ɔbɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biara no he or she was able to project faster as compared to opinion. Uh-huh. And
Exactly.
that entire a son of program from Uncle Mono. So in Colombia, in separate program from childhood crana. They tend to have that kind of telepathy from experience. One that 1 year 4. So it is that they say about Chay Mumi, you know, Obiana downfall. And we form that kind of union. No. Up to date into other side union. No. Baako yare wuiɛ the next 2 months baako nso yare wuiɛ na me me union no biribi yɛ ne pɛ I tend to have the kind of ɔyare pɛ na me so ma yare ɔyare pɛ na me so ma yare but they didn't know what to buy ya na ɛkɔ ase decide ɛyɛ that kind of agreement yɛ form yɛ union so ɛyɛ sanea gbɛ unite mo
Yeah,
bond
so
ne from nkɔlabere mu yeah
when the unity in the bar, I just energy.
yes
I just my tie
energy no
one
so
together.
connect mo
Yeah, and it's a way now we are affected the other.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
And a
I
telepathy.
maybe again, so very I'm to date,
Yeah,
so I will still have that kind of connection.
Yeah. And I do say now who say telepathy. No? Telepathic communication is also in the form of
Yes.
thought transference, right? It is in form of an energy.
Yeah.
So on now you know that person also can pick that vibration up or that thought up. You know, because me per se. But I think someone don't be crowd TikTok where because page and sign or yes sign now the same way now or now we now or not the same way no right
Yeah.
because the take connection is so strong that obi we are ultimately picking the same up. Okay, anyway.
Even into friendship, planning our real mokrano is those things is that kind of telepathy, you know. It's just about the union. How become one one.
Yeah.
It can form that kind of energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Governor.
I
Nature.
think Kwabra is Malik, right? Abdul
Yeah.
Malik.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm you know what? I don't know what's the sound with Dean.
Anyway, no the water now.
Okay. Anyway, Nature.
You will change, you know.
Nature. Me now person can be.
Mpacho, yenko ya ni wa dream.
Okay. Me that's Pacho. Umom peja umon sami pacho se asato fo muntino.
Yeah, Madam Sampeja.
Nti mo pamucho umon sami peja biem because after some time and sabe tofo. Why? Because any pane dosu nti me emiti obi that fast. Nti mpacho usa bi upeja biem a na ma o mute me hu ni intentem na ma ye no waka wasa.
Just Pacho, and Saturday, intermediate, 8 abo.
There be and Saturday intermediate be any ho chairman.
Hey, Green, intermediate oh.
Hey,
Right.
Samu.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, so
Okay,
and then
so
and it has grew for me away.
so I don't know if some more questions be man. So from tomorrow going, you know, yes, I don't find new another type of teachings maybe, and then from that, you know, we'll move everybody to intermediate. I think there are a little bit of stuff we need to bring to the awareness.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how. Yeah. Man, Forest, unmute yourself.
And na me catch from the beginning and say ita maybe yeah but pon na or breaking it down where I'm on Matthias here for the next session I be. Oh, Mama Florence me on mute you. Okay, Mama
Oh,
Florence.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay.
much. All the teachers, we appreciate all of you for your time and everything. Please, my last question is, because now we have identified ourselves as as the particles from the creator, does it mean we are above the universal law?
Okay, that is hey, Forest, that is quite.
And yeah, so you will be some minim so we the few baby you said dear you.
Okay. Yeah. No, we are not. We are not above the universal laws. The universal laws, you know, a do baby a breaky. Oh, now we need to understand that we are living in something we call multiverse. Multiverse, right? Different universes. Okay. And I think the other time, let me show picture and let me see if I can see how the picture of how more like how it works and exactly how. But I'm saying I'm bringing out the idea of how the multiverse works or how you can say the multiverse and how it looks like. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
analytics. But your Mama Florence, we are get ready when I will call.
yeah.
It at was.
So, so you kind of said, but me about more hold on, man.
No
Okay.
problem, no problem.
Okay. Oh, where is it? Okay. So, saying it, me ba. But we the mo sorry pa mo kafa. Me say me ma image na mo
Don't worry, Rita. Bit my share with screen. No.
Yeah, and I'm person me. Okay. That is nice. So, Mami share my, me, patch my bow. Mami share my screen, Mami share camera. Okay. So, Mami share my screen. Dream.
Yeah, no.
My screen number.
But so the MI. Okay, I feel that about.
Patch my Florence, who are there? But who?
Pacho me ho pa.
So we say the motive.
Yeah, Itawo. I think so online na breaking to the baby. Ita unim bibi any say oh picture na nka send it to a group in him oh no mu nyina hwe then na wakasa fa ho wa no mu beboa che be ya on network in jam anyway maybe after class no or send ya to group in him for just in case we person hwe ya but say one wenya obe kasa fa ho e wa hanom say Itampacho network na aja mintino sa join the beam now on Sunday if anything.
But what about
Yeah, ita wo. Na me
now,
say anka send the picture to two group nim na omo nhwe wo honum na nka wakasa fa
okay.
ho wara.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fall back on so I'll do it.
Okay.
So universe really a woman. Okay, it have its own laws. Okay. Now, even it laws on crown when we get into a certain dimension and frequency, some of the laws start to break up. And even when you start to have a higher state of awareness, some of the laws will break up. So universe is not mature. Now, some universes, okay, your mubako, your one universe. It's our boss or what back up in your womb. Okay, now back when I woman, it have its own laws, right? And now you need to understand that we are here in the lower planes, okay, where we are experiencing or creation, or we are expressing creation, going through numerous experiences to come to the understanding or to come to the realization of who we are as a soul, as consciousness. Now, depending on the universe, depends on the laws, that is governing the universe. Now, when we know ourselves as a source, now we've not actually escaped the matrix, or we've not actually escaped the universe. We are still living in the universe. And whilst we are still we are still in the universe, we are bound by some of these laws. But the more we move up into higher vibration, the more some of these universes some of these laws start to diminish. The law of the idea of say what you put out is what you get. And that's how we have numerous circumstances that whenever we do good to people, we think when we do good, you're supposed to get good because when you're putting out is what you are getting. But you can do people good and turn into bad for you. So it means the more you move, these laws start to break up, right? Because you do good, you're expecting good. But you try somebody who trust to be, no, you are, right? And it returns being bad for you. So even the laws of the universe, some of them start to break up depending on your state of awareness. Okay, so when we become realize ourselves as a soul, as conscious, we are not living above it. No, we are still within it. Okay, the realization is one aspect of it. Okay, now the experience and the knowingness, is the most important. Okay, so we start to have our experiences, we start to go through lives, but as time goes on, we move in awareness, on state of awareness and state of consciousness. The more some of the laws will be start to diminish. Okay, so no. Realize you are so it doesn't mean energy and the law of the universe is not everything in the universe is not vibration, frequency, and energy. You don't live above it, even consciousness and energy. Okay, so the law of the universe is basically the fabric and the fundamentality of how everything works. Okay, now when you realize yourself now, we could say so we've realized, but we are still in the matrix, or we are still in the universe. But when we realize ourselves and the laws of the universe, it is not going to affect you only when you've actually getting yourself outside of the matrix or outside of the whole entire universe. I just said the whole school they are school bra but school they are near so no be any answer. But who school when him say who sika o papa who sika we say wait but still now who school in the school no rules on here. If you go to the room, do what the Roman do, right? And as papa was can and my cost school me I won't see and one year heads and baby failing, right? But you still know you have something bigger outside of the school. You are something bigger outside of the school, but you are still in a school. So until you learn yourself to get out of the school, you are still, the school laws still apply to you. It is only way be away from school, man. That's what graduate school, they are. Then Uber as a teacher and as a visitor, they are them. It doesn't really apply to you. My friends, but what I say?
Pacho Matias, Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mom Flores. Yo, analytics, please. One hour last, then we close for today.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, me then is like though participant time here, but if say me imagine BBR most of the time positive one and time and ban them like the negative ones, I don't understand.
Yes, that
If
is quite
if
a deep
me
question.
tell you can imagine say what is the accident is here in less than 20 minutes, we see your is here. But if I'm
Mm.
expecting that, it won't come early as I'm expecting it.
Okay. Do you actually do it the same way you do the negativity?
Yes.
Okay. Go through the process of you doing the negative. Now let me see.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry. Other describe and other describe house. Okay, you imagine and you basically what there
Okay. Let's
accident
say
basically.
normal. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
normal me to it's a meeting then a bit simple say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, the way I say what you say accident is here. Even if I'm quite one then before my branch after my location, it will have before our branch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So ultimate
The
project
answer
is
the
it?
answer say make clear be a film dream is okay. That's a bit
Mm-hmm.
me.
After that, the day beam now, yeah. After that, what do you do? After so I clear why no one will say, okay, this is gonna happen. What do you do from there? Do you actually ponder on how it's gonna happen, or you just leave it? Hello, Green, what's the
Yeah, ita me Hamilton company. I think so on the network and I'm sa Jamaica.
Oh, we're free.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
free soon.
So sometimes the negative work very, very fast because we don't have time to think on the negative. And how the reason why the negative work is because of the law of reverse efforts, right? Oh, accident. I'm scared with accident, basically. Anyway, on the whole class how it's gonna happen, right? And but when it is for the positive now, we tend to have doubts because of how American, how is it gonna work? And it's another person okay. And I like waba, and things waba.
Yeah, okay. Let me unmute him now.
More
Okay.
mutual.
Yeah, analytics.
Yeah.
Do you actually orchestrate how it's gonna work, or you just imagine there's going to be accident and then you
No,
go
I
your
just
way?
imagine what you say is here. Sometimes like what you say is here. Then
Uh-huh.
I tend to focus a crab let's and then do 1 minute crumple. If I focus and then do 1 minute, then it will happen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
you are using something which you are not aware of, which is the law of reverse effort. Now, then, so when you're adrenaline is here, say be
Yeah.
NC and a BBC, and an
Yeah.
American, yes, as an hour, you set the thing into motion. Words are
Okay.
powerful. What you think, you become. Okay,
Yeah.
so the moment you think that ever happen, it start to work. It starts to have an effect. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the only way a back cancel no is when you're having doubts, do we crazy, or you're having something we call subconscious programming, right? But I know they be a paper hole later, right? But say you good with the old thing is, oh, I want this good to happen. You know, most of the time you think of it how it's gonna happen. You don't have a doubt, you know. And and when it comes to manifestation, I always say cut the coat according to your size, my brother.
Yeah.
The other makers will okay now I want to be president of America. Hey, manifestation. You breathing by 2000 way meditate and that's going to happen to be president tomorrow of United States, right? It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So when you are starting manifestation, you need to start it from the small things, okay, and build it up and build the momentum to get into the higher stuff, right? But in your
Okay.
case, I think with the positivity, I don't know the kind of positivities you want to manifest, right? But the idea is that most of us, when we um want to manifest positive things, and the reason why it doesn't work most of the time is because of doubt. Because of doubt,
Oh,
maybe I don't know which programs or places we were, and I'm gonna make up be something about the subconscious, right? Some of us we don't find ourselves worthy of something. We think being spiritual, being aware of ourselves, of ourselves as a consciousness, when we need to go through numerous experiences, or we need to be a guru before we can manifest something. So most of the time, yes, manifest it at the papa bahua. It takes a little bit of time and a doubt also start to come into the scene, right? But as for the negativity in there, oh hallelujah, oh we busy, right? oh yeah, I know you are doing it, so we're setting into motion and where you are doing it, so right. But if we set it into motion and then we know it has already been done, okay, and then remove our mind from it, don't think it again, and that is going to happen, okay, okay, analytic, okay.
Yeah, analytic. Please, is it okay?
But what I say, mommy? I don't know if it is clear.
It's
Maybe say my
still
more
not,
negative ideas. Maybe say
still not the
more
network.
positive. Maybe say, oh, entities or other stuff. But I want you to know is that don't worry about the negativity. Use the same process. This thing is going to happen. And then, oh yeah, I don't have doubts. But ultimately,
me too, pa.
don't have doubt. No, it is going to happen. And again, times I was at the channel AC. And because of the negative, and I see it was when we manifested, I was it happened the same way as the negativity. No, don't worry. Set the things into motion. Charge it with positivity. It is gonna work. And then after that, no, it has already been done. You are doing if you said that we know so yeah, within a second, say yeah, and I know one. No, it has already been done. Move on into your daily life, and then everything is gonna be fine. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, analytics for your question. Ebusan for please, and then yeah, session no abawi Suleiman any a friend is saying Abdul from Chelsea. So more question be among fan to group name later in a day no maybe the teachers or the intermediate class of one can have access to the question and get you the correct answer. Into the bush for you the additional abawi. Say the name can ya go more than a friend is saying our time on CBI a baby pon and another question and answers and a dose more. I don't know why, but it's okay. It's all good. Maybe as time
Yeah.
goes on, you best start time. No problem. So Ethan Pacho, if you have your last
Yeah. But say, yeah, more questions, more so that we can clear everyone's mind. So that see we are moving up, and then someone will be bringing up religion or why this or this. So when we are moving forward. And then we try to clear everyone's mind or put everyone into a state of consciousness where we can understand what we're gonna get. It's gonna come in the future. Okay, so I always say just do your practices, you know, and then have your own experiences. I think Rose and the guy was saying, I like to have my own experiences than somebody will be saying, this how it works, this how it works. So we should all learn to have our own experiences do the practices as well. Say there are more to the practices, so but that is the fundamentality. I had magic in me, and you better to be as source wedding. There's a natural way of doing and developing yourself as a soul, as a consciousness, knowing the self, and you have any self as a soul. You can use wait the haban any experience be or wait lucid dream, wait maybe you saw ayahuasca or whatever. No wait some experiences be. It's fine. You can get an experience, but knowing who you are as a soul, as a consciousness, you need to do it, by yourself. You see? Yeah. So please do your practices. Dynamic and concentration is very important. If you don't do it, practices and only be could do an because and then you didn't do the first practice. So please, here no obia there's no bypass or protocol for anybody. Obia yeah, like everyone is special here. No one so because we not who's in the park no because it is because the person put in work. So if you also want to get into that level, put in the work, do the practices, and as the time goes on, you see you are going to develop your own experience. And as an don't have any expectations or your practice and how you are going. That is not the process. What we are talking about. Enjoy the process of learning the thing. Enjoy the process of developing the skill. It could be aware of yourself, your new awareness, new sensitivities that it is coming in. Just enjoy doing it. And
Okay. Thank you, Ita.
Okay.
everything's gonna be fine.
Aba.
Okay. Sika, who will be become?
Yeah. Kakra bi na mede ka mo ho sɛ deɛ ita aka no now no
Okay.
yɛgya mo ne teachers no deɛ yɛyɛ wie. So ita will take you guys through nkakra be 2 weeks bi. Then you all guys are coming to intermediate and there is another thing altogether. So the Emeka will be our say concentration. It is the fundamental of any soul projection. Anything we are doing here, the pillar and the pivot is so no your concentration. The moment I will be concentrating Ghana Parliament, or concentrate Ghana Parliament. Ni gyina w'ani so na ba w'adwenem na ba w'ani so no, you can be there as seconds. The moment I will be concentrate. Into concentration is everything for the soul projection. The soul travel with concentration. The soul it travel with the concentration. The wa have be my concentration ho ehia like 1 hour, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, anajo, anopa, anwumre, awia. Fa ye obi bia hwese unya experience ya. De ye no obi nya special than anyone. Ya nwo obi se o maye we ane ekwo no konfo fie ne ekwo no itafie ndi no otimi aye da bi. We are all energy beings. We are not this body. We are souls. Until the moment I will concentrating, yes, you are building the soul inside. What you say now must so not take over the body. Nti no se nneɛma mmienu na edi apere wɔ nipaduam ɛyɛ honam ɛne honhom. Nti sɛ o build honhom na o be take over the honam, o build honam na honam no be take over, then the soul will be somewhere unti ne nka da na o de ewu afiri wiase, but the soul is there. So concentration. Uma bye.
Yeah, bye everybody. And then tomorrow we better also. Yeah.